Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Chef Lethal Plays Path of Exile. This is episode number 35, and sometimes things just happen that work out. And we have a situation where things worked out. So first of all, I did some off-camera farming to get some maps. It did not go as I intended. Are they back yet? No. Soon. It did not go as intended. I did not get the map that I needed to finish our suite of T7 maps. So we can't start... Well, I mean, I guess we can start T7s today. But something else came up. At the very end, literally, I just farmed this Basilica map. And we got an offering to the goddess. So that means today we're going to run Uber Lab. The final labyrinth to get our points. So I'm going to bring over the infographic here. And I'm going to try to remember, like I did last time, take a screenshot and plop it in the bottom of the video so we can keep track. But looks like the path is going to be start in room 1, follow this yellow line, that's the shortest path. Room 1, door's way down here. We're going to come up to get to room 2. From room 2, upper left, down to the first aspirant trial. That puts us in room 6. We go room 6 to room 7. Looks like then we can go 7 all like directly to aspirant trial number 2. That puts us in room 11. Hopefully we can go straight from 11 to 13. I hope we don't have to go up to 12 to get the key to come back down to get to the door to go to 13. I don't know why this is highlighted green. There's no notes of why this is highlighted green. That bothers me. If you know what this means, let me know. I've been wondering forever. Then it looks like we'll figure it out. So I'm going to keep this open as always on my second monitor. And we're going to go. I'm level 87. And they recommend level 75. So here we go, room number 1. Excuse me. Arcane Fire. Arcane Fire. It's Righteous Fire. Righteous Fire, Chef. Why can't you remember that? So this one, supposedly the exit is in the like bottom area this way. And you can tell different obstacles in the Uber Lab. Wow, a complete and utter dead end. Okay. Try to go this way. This is probably a dead end. No, it's not. Is this where we need to go? Yeah, straight up to room 2. Excellent. New area, Righteous Fire, and now this is going to be the top left. Again, as usual with this season, I'm not interested in any of the extra content in the thing, although we found a dark shrine, so I may as well take it. But I'm not gonna like go through and do all of the side things. Players that will be affected by Diamond Shrine. We will always deal critical strikes. Nice. That's pretty cool. Oh man. So they've got these beacons in here that like they can shoot fire, they can prevent you from using movement skills.
The weary traveler draws close to the end of the path.
Alright, this one We can get an extra key if we kill Azaro quickly. Okay.
Give of yourself. My goddess, what ambition.
Okay. So good to know. I can't necessarily tank a whole bunch of hits. So that was a little concerning, but it was fine. It turned out to be okay. So this is room 6. There's a silver key here. I'm not too interested in it. But the exit is more or less, it says, in the upper right. The beacons can be destroyed. They do respawn though. Let's go this way. Good. Now this should be right about center mass. So luckily you can jump over those the little walls. I don't know which way they want me to go. There's a door there. Let's check where this one leads. This is not the one I want. That is the top right, so that means this way I need to go. There's our door. Oh man, I can't get there. Okay. Should be just an easy go around this corner. Yeah, alright. The aspirant's trial. Trial number 2 already. Wow.
When the time comes to
yeah,
strike,
sure enough.
an
Okay.
emperor strikes without hesitation.
That's
To
cool.
entertain doubt is to dance complex machinations.
Charge
converge
disruptors,
to a
extra key.
single
Wait for Azaro to
power.
gain buffs. Why would I want to do that?
There is no escape. You are inexhaustible. Even the grandest
That was
designs
way
can be
faster again than the first time. That's what was happening last time with the Merciless Lab. Every time I farmed it, like, he went down so much faster the second time. Okay, so this one looks like the door that we're looking for is in the upper right-ish area. Of course, I got hit by that. Being able to just blink through everything and it die is phenomenal. Way better than shield. Oh, come on, dude. Way better than shield charge. Okay, so I think that means I need to go in here and go get the golden key. Yeah, I need to go get this golden key and then I can go back. Yep, okay. Not too bad here. Shouldn't be anyway. There's gonna be a lot of monsters around that shrine I gotta look out for. Never mind, that was nothing to be concerned about. Let's go through the door. Of course. I blink right on top of some spikes. That's just my luck. Oh, that's right. I'm doing all critical strikes. That could be a contributing factor as to why Azaro just absolutely fell apart.
Your fate.
And everybody else is just exploding. Locked door. Alright, my first ship is back. Why am I stuck here? Thank you. Nope, I need to go over here to get this one. That unlocked that door. Thankfully, there's the icons that show you that it did it.
Where there's a golden key, there must be a golden.
Alright, that opens up here. And then we should be able to just exit right out here. This brings us back to the entrance of this room. So now we have this room. This This area did not reset. It hasn't been 15 minutes. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Gold is the most liberating of metals.
Yeah, I got double hit on a trap there. Alright, estate crossing. There's an Argus fight here. We're not going to do it. But we are going to go to the center area. Here is where the exit should be. Ish. It's all relative. Although if we ran into Argus, it wouldn't be the worst thing to try to fight him, but I just have a bad taste in my mouth because the last time... No, that's not it. No. Because the last time I ran into him, it was on camera. Like, he absolutely one-shot me. I wasn't ready. Wait, there's a door there.
Argus does enjoy playing.
Of course, it's not that easy. That's the aspirant's trial.
An aspirant.
All right, here we go.
An emperor must keep those.
Didn't I say last time like, this one usually takes me like 30 minutes or something like that? I gotta watch out for these blades, spike blades.
Easiest trap of them all.
This.
Violence is delicate.
Oh, I almost died.
I die.
Got him.
Empire.
Ooh-wee. Alright. That got a little dicey there, but we got it. First try. And some actual usable currency. Now, what can we do? Transform. Okay, I don't want to do that. Sacrifice a thing for treasure keys. Oh, these are terrible options. So this one right here, the 30% of total experience stored as a Facetor's lens, that basically means that you can transfer that amount of experience to a different gem. I get 2 crafts. I don't think it re-rolls them. I don't want to do any of these. These are terrible. Here, I have an idea. It says sacrifice. I have gems here. So here, how about this? I take chance to bleed support. And I throw it in here. And I go treasure keys. Add 30 million experience to a gem. 30 million. Ooh, Glacial Cascade is up, fully up. That's good. Spell Echo. This will get really close. That maxed it out. Amazing. Good. Extra treasure key. A little bit of gold, I guess. And don't forget to do the Altar of Ascendancy. Last one we're doing is Shaper of Winter. All hits can chill and increase damage. We are locked and loaded. Sweet. I don't know what else to say about that. It's just pretty dang sweet. I fully expected that to take a long time. Now that I know that I can run that in about 10 minutes, it might be worth it for me to even spend the currency to run Uber Lab, because you get 2 crafts on the Divine Font. So, like, in theory, you could you get an extra chance at a good craft. And so this is what I was talking about with the T7s. I'm still missing these. I ran every single 6 that I had, and I still don't have what I need. So let's just for kicks try. Oh, City Square is a good map. This should be easy peasy. Should be. We'll see. And actually, let me check. I've got 11 GCPs. So I'm going to take out spell support, spell echo here, and make that 20. Just go ahead and max it out. This one too, Arcane Surge, may as well. So now it's got 20% quality. Like, having one sitting at 19% is really a waste if you can afford the jump up to 20, because there's usually like a breakpoint where it'll say like the quality will get you between 0 and 10% extra skill effect, and then it's like every 2%, you know, it gives you every 2% quality gives you 1% of the skill effect. So if you're sitting at 19%, you're missing out by just adding one more GCP to it to get to the 20 to get the extra percentage of damage or whatever skill effect, what have you. I don't necessarily know if we're gonna see a difference with my character just having done that lab. It'd be nice if there was like a noticeable difference, but we were already pretty well blasting everything, so I don't expect it to be a big difference. I suspect if we were struggling and then did the Ascendancy, we could see a difference. But with this, I don't see it happening. Harvest Scarabs. Harvest is one of those ones I'm probably not going to do much of unless I put some points into it, just because it's invasive in a way. Like, you have to go do it, and it's not always worth it. So that's just another thing. Right, usually the boss is right in here. It is. And that's the map. We got a unique map. And that's... sure. Bunch of stuff I don't need. But... that's okay. I've mentioned it a few times now, but I think for sure after this episode, I'm going to update my item filter and make it a little bit more strict, because I don't think I need to see so many orbs of alteration anymore. I'm just cross-clicking between these packs. Jeweler's Orbs I probably don't need. I probably have about 200 Jeweler's Orbs already. I've got over 120 Chromatic Orbs. I probably don't need armor scrap, you know what I mean? Like, unless I, like, completely... I don't know. If I started a new character, it'd be nice to have some of the smaller currency, but... I don't know, man. I'm having such a good time with this. I don't see it stopping. Usually with a League starter build, there's a trial. There's another trial. Let's do it. Yeah, normally with a League starter build, you're supposed to just do it to get, like, maybe like all of the T16 maps done and some of the other endgame content, and then you start a new character. Which one's this? Trial of the Burning Rage. I just did this one, and honestly, I hated it, but let's do it again. But you're supposed to do your League starter is just to get currency, finish your maps, do some basic endgame stuff, and then once you can afford it, then you start a new character and you can buy leveling gear that makes the leveling process go a lot faster. You buy other items and stuff, and then once you can get your build like ready, once you get your build ready, then you start the end game with that specific character, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to end up farming Sanctum, or you want to be a Delver, or whatever it is, you use the second character to do all of that main farming. But somebody like me, I don't necessarily have the time to do multiple characters. Generally, by the time I'm quote-unquote done with a build, I'm still having, or the league is almost ending. I really don't want to step on all this fire. Alright, that opened up this door. And then... Shit! Damn it. I got cocky. I'll try it again. It's the dang burning ground, man. Alright. Plus I'm trying to talk. How do we get there? There's a thing over here. That opens up this side. Okay, let me wait. Now we can go. This is slightly different than the one I just did, I think. It's the same gist, but man. All the burning ground is really obnoxious. I'm gonna leave her here. I'm gonna leave her here. That opens up this door. I'm gonna wait for the fire floor to go away. Mostly. That one, and then this one. That opens up that. So now we go over here. Oh, that's the end already. Okay, that was actually a little bit easier than the last one. Last one I did had timed cranks, and it was like a lot more fire ground, but that was fine. Not like amazing, but fine. Okay, so I think, what is this? I don't think I've ever seen this before. Ugh. And I'll never see it again. Yeah, so I think that's going to be it for today. I will take the time and probably run this off stream or off camera or whatever, and try to see if I get a good craft out of it. That would be pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to mention, I looked at all of those, remember I got all those wands that dropped, like all these wands. It was like, I killed one guy and like 14 wands dropped. I went and looked through a bunch of them, and they were all terrible. I found this one though, and I'm keeping this one off to the side because I think I can craft something useful on this, and I mean like a full crafting experience. So that will be another time, because I haven't done much crafting, especially lately. And there's a website called Path of Exile where you can simulate crafting. And there is an item called the Essence of Scorn. And I can use that to get increased critical strike chance on the wand. Guaranteed. That's how essences work. You get a guaranteed item or a guaranteed property, and then the rest of the potential up to 5 affixes are completely random. So I don't think I have any scorn, even just low level. I don't. So Essence of Scorn gives me a chance to get critical strike chance, and then basically you use those essences to get at least definitely the thing that you want, and then 1 or 2 other good affixes, and then you try to continue on crafting using other means. So that's my plan. You know, while I'm here, and thinking about it, I think you can go... Actually, do I have Faustus in here? No. I used to. I think I maybe deleted him. I'm going to talk to Faustus and see... Let's just play and see what these essences are going for. Oh. Yeah, currency exchange. I want this deafening essence of scorn. If you put it on a weapon, you get spell critical strike chance. I have chaos. So 3 of these cost 59 chaos. Wow. YOLO. Let's just YOLO it. Just to show you what it's all about. So I'm going to do this. So we get 111% critical strike chance, which is on the lower end of the roll. The increased spell damage is nice, but it's not fantastic. So we're going to roll this again. Okay, this time we got 115% spell critical strike chance. But the lightning damage, the fire, like the rest of it is completely garbage. So we're going to do this one more time. 119% increased spell critical strike chance. Okay. Now, I'm going to load up my current build in Path of Building. And if I come here, and I can add a prefix, because this already has 3 suffixes. Yes. The prefix I can add spell damage. $49. I want to roll that one. I want to try to get better than 49. It uses an Orb of Scouring and 4 chaos. 50%. I mean, I said I wanted more, right? Now, I'm going to go... And this could be a complete waste. Alright, so I'm going to Control-C, copy this. And I'm going to go into my Path of Building and put this in. And if I equip this, I gain 2% crit chance. I lose 22% crit multiplier. I lose 4,000 hit DPS. I lose 4,000 total DPS. I lose mana. Wow. What a waste. What a waste. So we spent 65 chaos on this. Something like that. But if I could sell this, hold on, let's make this as enticing as possible. Anyone that buys it's going to need 3 blue sockets, right? So maybe I could put this in for 100 chaos. That would make my money back. It wouldn't be a huge thing, but it would be something. The next steps here, like let's say let's say it hit critical strike chance and then +1 to cold skill gems or something like that. You could go in and use these orbs of annulment to try to remove a random modifier from an item. There's lots of different things you can do, and I'm not terribly great at crafting, but I have learned a bit along the way. There are some definite like masters of it, and there's so much intricacy that it's hard to keep up. But I know enough to be dangerous. I think I've learned a lot across the years of playing, but like I said, I'm not super duper good. But anyway, that's going to be the end of today's episode. I'm very excited. We did great. Uber Lab was a success. We're into T7 maps now. I really need to fill in these gaps. That'll be off camera. I'll probably farm all these 5s and turn them into 6s, and then farm the 6s in hopes that I grab the 7. You know, all this garbage. But I'll use my point right now and put this into... Where did I say I wanted to go? I've got that wheel done. Good. Oh, I wanted to come over here, and we'll get that. Cool. All right, everybody. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.